when I went and saw you in Phoenix about 5 or 6 years ago, and we sat down for that epic interview, Robert, that's probably been watched now 40, 50 million times. I've seen it translated in 12, 13 different languages. There's one, I told you one, that we're both speaking Russian in that interview. And that was epic. But I reread Rich Dad Poor Dad on the flight out to Phoenix. And man, I mean, by 15 pages in, there's just something about it that feels life transforming, as if what you're saying is, it's almost biblical, Robert, because it's the human DNA. You're explaining how we create value and how we perceive value. And it's never been taught to us before. And you do it through this, allegory of these two dads. It's a beautiful piece of work and still super relevant. And they're still not teaching about money. So I guess we're going to have to, right?
Well, I think, I watch you doing your running and all this stuff. It inspires me because I'm lazy as heck. But you and I are about transformation. There's a difference between a rich person and a poor person. Giving them money is not going to do it. I can give a poor person all the money in the world, and they'll still be poor. You give a crook all the money in the world, they'll still be a crook. And today we have the Biden crime family in place here. I can't believe these guys. And they got top secret documents lying all over the place. Americans are shooting everybody all over the place. You and I are watching the world come apart. And if we don't go through transformation, no more just go to school and get a job. We've got to go beyond that, Brian. And so I think that's what you and I, as now the senior citizens of the Zoom world, that's what we're pushing for. You cannot just give somebody money or send them to school. They've got to transform.
Well, Robert, you famously said the difference between a rich person and a poor person is their relationship with fear. And maybe that has something to do with that transformation, because if you're not willing to transform, which means you have to go into a fear, if you really want to transform, is that what that comes down to? Is it about going into those fears and pushing yourself to become someone new?
Well, it kind of goes back to education and transformation. My benefit was I didn't go to a traditional school. I got nominations to Naval Academy and Merchant Marine Academy in New York. I went to the Merchant Marine Academy because we're the highest paid graduates in the world. This is in 1965. So 1965, I check in at the Merchant Marine Academy, Kings Point, New York. And my economics teacher asked me to read this book here. I'm going, this is economics? And my economics teacher was a West Point graduate, U.S. Military Academy graduate, and he flew B-17s out of England into Germany.
Ooh.
And he got shot down twice.
Wow.
And he had to escape and evade, and he got captured once and all this stuff. I'm talking to him. I said, why are we reading this book here? The Communist Manifesto. And so he says, because it's economics. There's a war on right now between Marxism or communism and capitalism. And our school system is run by Marxists. And when I read this book, I hate to say this, my family are Marxist. They said, I know this is England. Labor unions run the world. And my poor dad was the head of the teachers union for the state of Hawaii. And I'm reading this book here going, oh my God. And then he believes in taxes. And as you know, the rich don't pay taxes anyway. But my poor dad's telling you should pay your taxes. You should pay your taxes. I'm going, what? And so I came back in 1965. I was a changed human being. I said, I'm not going to listen to my school teachers anymore because they're Marxists. So what I'm saying is blasphemy. And then in 2020, I came up with this book here, Who Stole My Pension? And Jolly England made a twitch because your pensions almost went bust a little while ago. Right? When they had to pivot the interest rate stuff.
So Jim Rickards has just recorded a video that's not available to anyone in the public, and he's going to be talking about how this upcoming recession is going to be fast, it's going to be bloody, it's going to be nasty. But at the same time, he's going to show you how you can position yourself to profit from all of this chaos. Now, we've made this video only available to our viewers. Go to londonreal.tv/Jim. Watch that immediately. I can't say enough good things about Jim Rickards. He understands the global economic system better than any guest I've ever had on London Real. His predictions are almost uncannily true, and you can learn how to profit from his vision, from his expertise, and his understanding of economics. So go to londonreal.tv/Jim or click the link below. It's an excellent, excellent look on what's going to happen in the future and how you can position yourself to profit from that. Jim is one of the best in the business, one of my favorite guests on London Real, and he's very, very good at predicting the future and showing us all to profit from it. So click the link, and I hope you enjoy. Hey, do you want to profit from crypto? Then join my DeFi Academy. The Crypto DeFi Academy will help you create generational wealth. But don't take my word for it. Listen to my students.
When I first got into crypto, I remember thinking to myself, I need to learn more. Brian Rose, learning crypto, learning DeFi, gotta do it.
I am so grateful that I jumped in and did this. I had to break through some limiting beliefs that I can do this, that I can afford this, that I can be in this.
It challenges the things that are deeply rooted within us.
Joining DeFi Academy has been one of the best decisions I have made on my blockchain journey.
This course was a life changer, a game changer, a huge eye-opener, coming from knowing practically nothing at the speed of the learning over 4 weeks was just fantastic.
The information you provided in this class was invaluable.
I feel far more confident in my next steps.
You took complex concepts and made them easier to understand.
What's different than so many other ones is it just doesn't tell you what to do. It actually makes you do it.
This is for people who are serious about becoming traders. This is the way it should be done.
I realized from this learning experience again that it is not about what you learn, but about who you learn it from.
The energy was insane. I've never experienced such incredible energy on a live call. Brian Rose, you are a legend, my friend.
It's the only thing in the market where you can get all information and learn everything what you need to know.
Everything is so clear and so well done, and I'm just forever grateful for this program.
It made me feel so much more confident about crypto than I did before.
I did not anticipate how passionate I was going to become about it.
It's of course been like a big learning experience for me, not just in the crypto space, but just in overall balance of life.
What I've learned is, how to take ownership, of my life in a way that I really hadn't before.
Yeah, you can't put a price on that, really.
I would recommend it to anybody, top notch.
Excellence does not come cheap. So if you want excellence, you gotta pay for it, but it's so worth it.
Pull the trigger. That's what this course is about.
You're not going to regret it, really. It's amazing.
Thank you, Brian and team.
So what are you waiting for? Crypto is happening now. Click the link below, submit your application, and let me mentor you on how to create generational wealth and build the decentralized financial infrastructure of the future.